What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna be talking about something and probably being the most vulnerable I've been this whole series of videos I've been doing, and about to be really open and honest and like for every video I make, I'm trying to enlighten someone from my experiences. Um, my father was a drug dealer. He got arrested selling to undercover and never was in my life. My mom was addicted to drugs and alcohol. I didn't have a good example of what it was like to be a decent human being, let alone what a good relationship was like. Now, fast forward many, many years because I'm 30, um, which is something that the missus always say. She's always saying, you, when you're an adult now, and I have three kids, and things have to be different. My mindset needs to be different. That's what I need to talk about today because I have about a 45-minute commute to work in the morning, and the whole time I was thinking, 9 years together. It's a long time, almost a decade. And I've done a lot of dumb stuff. Um, and I asked myself, why? If you know, like, I know for a fact, I love this woman. She's the mother of my three kids, and she's been the light of my life. And not trying to be sounding tacky, but the fact that she's exposed me to a better life. Before her, I grew up in the hood, in the streets of New York. Before her, I wasn't exposed to anything. I wasn't expecting anything. Like life before her, I didn't do much of anything except the military. If it wasn't for the military, I wouldn't have any experience because I was just happy with what the experiences I was having through the military. So um, I really wasn't ambitious to do anything. I mean, I just joining the military and visiting these countries and being able to shoot guns and um, driving in Humvees and steer a ship and anchor a ship and like just do all kinds of crazy stuff, more a ship. I mean, like been to like more countries than I could count in my hand. Like I was winning. I was winning in life. That's my aspect, or my vision. But with all of that being said, I didn't know how to be in a relationship. Never was really in a real serious relationship. Um, Big shocker, right? But I realized that I've never been a really good friend. I never been a really good boyfriend. Never really been a good husband. Been a terrible person for the most part. Um, because for the longest time I've been selfish and um, looking out for number one because I felt for the longest time that no one was looking out for me. You know, I I grew up in foster homes. My mom got her kids taken away, and I was in foster homes. Came back, and it was a tough upbringing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sharing all this because I feel like if I knew better, I'd do better, right? But I say that because there's people out there that are feeling the same way, but I'm 30 now, and I can't be using that as an excuse. I can't be using my past as an excuse to why I'm so negative or terrible at certain things. I've been 18. After 18, I've been on this planet 12 years without my past. As almost as long as I've been in that bad situation, 18 years, I've been out of it, and I need to fix myself so that my kids, I could set the example for my kids. Now, this was a long intro to what I'm actually trying to go, because back to the fact that I have a 45-minute commute. I I've been thinking, like, what is it that makes me not put my wife first? Because for the longest time I haven't been putting her first. And I come to realize there's a lot of things that's holding me back, because I know my personality. And you know, just like I joined the military to get away from my situation in life in New York, um, I tend to run away or ignore situations or problems, negative things. I don't like to think of it. I really live in ignorance is bliss, except the fact that my ignorance is what's killing my relationship. So did some digging in my soul and trying to figure out what is it. And here it is. My wife, I feel like, one, she's too good for me. Two, we've been up and down so much. I have this feeling that one day she'll up and leave, right? Because A, she's too good for me, and B, she said it. Three, digging myself out of all these mistakes that I've done feels like a fucking mountain that I have to climb, and it's intimidating. And I'm looking at it like, how am I supposed to make up for the years of messing up, you know? And so yeah, when you start thinking about it, you see this impossible mountain to climb. You lose faith that your relationship is gonna work. You believe that you're a terrible person, meaning me. I believe I'm, and it's just, it feels like an impossible task. And when you keep thinking it's an impossible task, you're gonna give up, throw in a towel. And I realized that I'm never gonna dig myself out of it if I keep continuing to think the way I'm thinking or feeling the way I'm feeling and ignoring the issues. I need to change my mindset. How do people climb the tallest mountains of in the world, one step at a time? And the thing I need to do is take a step in the right direction every day to be the better husband, be the better father, be the better person that I want to be.